Out in the cold, deep dark of the outer solar system, Europa looks quiet, gentle, icy, a pale distant pearl. Beat. But under that calm, frozen face, something moves. Heat bends ice. Oceans breathe, and the very place that could cradle life is wrapped in a lethal, invisible shroud. It's a world of profound contradictions, a place of both promise and peril. This is why Europa is the scariest moon. Europa orbits Jupiter, the colossal gas giant that rules our night sky. It's one of more than 90 moons, but it is special. Though slightly smaller than our own moon, it presents a very different face to the cosmos. Through a telescope, it looks smooth, almost polished, a billiard ball of ice, striped with fine, reddish-brown, crackling scars. These aren't canyons. They're fractures, evidence of a world under constant stress, frozen in what looks like perfect silence. But Europa is not a solid, frozen rock. It's a trick. Beneath a shell of water ice, estimated to be 20 to 30 kilometers thick, lies a global, liquid water ocean. An ocean so vast it could contain more than twice the water of all of Earth's seas combined. A black, sunless abyss, hundreds of kilometers deep, wrapped around a rocky mantle. How can an ocean exist so far from the sun, where surface temperatures plummet to minus 160 degrees Celsius? The answer is Jupiter. The planet's immense gravity kneads Europa like a piece of clay. As the moon follows its slightly elliptical orbit, it's constantly stretched and squeezed. This relentless tidal flexing generates incredible friction, turning motion into heat. This internal furnace warms the moon's core, melting the ice from below and powering a restless, hidden sea. The surface is a testament to this violent internal struggle. It's a landscape of breathtaking hostility. Ridges like jagged knife blades stretch for thousands of kilometers. Crevasses yawn open, deep enough to swallow a skyscraper. Vast rafts of shattered ice plates have drifted, collided, and refrozen into jumbled mosaics called chaos terrain. It's beautiful, until you imagine trying to land there, in the dim, perpetual twilight, where the sun is just a bright star, and above the ice, a silent, deadly storm. Jupiter's colossal magnetic field acts like a particle accelerator, trapping and whipping charged particles into a frenzy. Europa plows directly through these intense radiation belts. Stand on its surface unshielded, and you'd receive a lethal dose in mere hours, hundreds of times more intense than Earth's Van Allen belts. Beat. The ocean might shelter life. The surface actively punishes it. Down below is somehow worse, and infinitely better. There is no sunlight. Temperatures hover near freezing. And the pressure is immense, hundreds of times greater than on Earth's surface, enough to pancake a military submarine. Yet, these are not deal breakers for life. Here on Earth, life thrives in places just as alien. In the crushing dark of deep-sea vents, in frigid subglacial lakes in Antarctica, and even inside rocks, where microbes eat minerals for energy. If Europa's rocky seafloor interacts with the ocean water, it could host hydrothermal vents, just like those on Earth's ocean floors. These vents could release a chemical cocktail of hydrogen sulfide and other minerals, providing the perfect energy source for chemosynthesis. This is the foundation for life that breathes rocks instead of air. We aren't talking about sea monsters or sunken cities. We're talking about something far more profound. Tiny, stubborn metabolisms, writing their own story one molecule at a time, completely separate from our own. We've even seen tantalizing hints of this ocean reaching out to us. The Hubble Space Telescope has captured fleeting evidence of what could be enormous plumes of water vapor, geysers punching through cracks in the ice shell and misting into space. If these plumes are confirmed, they are cosmic invitations. They offer a chance to fly a probe through the spray, to taste the ocean, and analyze its chemistry without ever having to drill through kilometers of solid ice. To know for sure, we dream of sending robotic explorers. We imagine a lander to sample the fresh frost near a fissure, a cryobot that could melt its way downward, inch by agonizing inch, and finally a tethered submersible to explore the eternal dark. But each brilliant idea comes with a new, terrifying challenge. How do you perfectly sterilize a machine so we don't contaminate a pristine ocean? How do you design cables that won't freeze and snap, radios that can whisper through a mountain of ice, and a power source that can survive for years in a place that hates electronics? Help is on the way. NASA's Europa Clipper mission will perform dozens of close flybys, mapping the ice shell with radar, sniffing the tenuous atmosphere, and chasing those elusive plumes. The European Space Agency's JUICE mission will study Europa's tides, reading its gravitational flex like a doctor with a stethoscope, confirming the ocean's existence and depth. First, we learn. Later, maybe, we dive. With this great quest comes an even greater responsibility. The science of planetary protection demands that our hardware is cleaner than an operating room, our plans meticulously careful. If Europa does host life, even microbial life, it represents a second, independent genesis. We must approach it with profound humility, ensuring we are visitors, not conquerors. We cannot bring our own world with us. So why is Europa the scariest moon? Because it is a paradox. It's both coffin quiet and possibly powerfully alive. Because the same titanic forces that could cradle microbes in a warm ocean will tear our machines apart on the surface. It's scary because we might find nothing, confirming our loneliness. And it's scarier because we might find life. And every answer we find there will rewrite the story of who we are. When we finally reach for that hidden ocean, we will do so with the strictest care and deepest respect humanity can muster. Curiosity is what makes us brave, but caution is what makes us wise. Beat. Under Europa's shield of ice, something may well be breathing in the dark. The ultimate question is whether we're truly ready to meet it.